a nice platform for Rain. Rain to Hodge. Hodge to Fernandez. Winger stopped in his tracks. Perhaps not deep enough to receive that ball. Let me see Brendan Falcon again. Oh, the scrum cap has come off.
Well, like the reference made to gloves as advantage being played. I'm not seeing a lot of scrum caps these days on players. I thought I'd see more, but only one on the field for the two on the field.
Well taken at pace.
Oh, and an
well
ankle
taken
tackle.
At pace.
USA South pouring on the pressure here now. And will they crack the Mexican defense and get back in the lead, or at least tie with a try here? Conversion for the lead. And Mexico finding victory and driving USA South into touch there. And well, they should feel good about that because there's a lot of players flying in from USA South.
Certainly. But Doug, Cameron Troxel looks so absolutely devastated taking that ball at full tilt.
And I think you may discover, USA South may discover we need to get the ball in his hands. Every once in a while in the game, someone emerges and wants to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and he may be that man.
Absolutely. It's going to be a Mexico line out. Just about 5 meters away from their try line. They've lost it. Jeff Rain driving to the line, but driven back by the Mexican defense. They've created a wall. Do they have the discipline to maintain that defensive line?
Man, ball stolen again, but not before another penalty. The referee's going to feel compelled to deal a card out soon. Hands in the ruck in that situation, in close. That could be a yellow card situation if it happens again. Time off now. So now, conversation, I'll tell you what happened. So he's saying, look, we've had 3 penalties in a row here. Next one, doesn't matter who it is, it's going to be Mexico getting a yellow card. Team penalty. Now language being the problem when the referee's he's a lawyer, and he's trying to lay the law down, and all of a sudden there's a comprehension problem. No mas.
No hablo inglés.
Yeah.
How convenient.
And so the instructions finally being meted out by the scrum half to his team. Next one, we're going to be short-handed. We can't afford to do that.
Let's see Jeff Rain. Let's see if they have something structured. But it's just going to be Gelch.
He's a little bowling ball and gets him a couple of meters.
And then we see Falcon taking it back in. Driven in again by number 21 for the U.S.
No sense of panic by the U.S. They're being very forthright about their moves left and right. Now to the back line.
Hodge. Strong tackle. And turnover by Mexico. Let's see if they can get it clear.
They want to kick this one out of here, and I think that's the plan. Right, heels on the dead ball line, and that was a good job to clear that ball out without getting the charge down, because this is a very narrow end goal.
It's a clean pass back to Alessandro Barron, and he got his left boot on it. You see the Mexican lock, number 4, is Sebastian Andres Munoz. They're doing very well. They've been doing a lot of the hard graft. Often these players and some of them don't get the recognition that they deserve.
See number 18 for USA South coming on the field. The winger number 11 coming off, and also I think I saw number 5. So 2 players coming off USA South, including number 5, the second row. You can pick up those names.
Yeah, so that's Jared off. Judah Odabingi, he's off as well, but I'm seeing they brought on Sam Oliver. Sam Oliver is the one who scored a try in the dying moments on Saturday. Let's see if he does the same. Oh, what a tackle there on Falcon.
Mexican tackling has impressed me all night long. There's no one getting through those first up tackles.
And then we see Sam Oliver getting into the action immediately as he has come on. And then we see USA still in possession.
Now penalty going the USA away. Mexico finally not feeling the wrath of the referee's whistle in their own end, and they'll be happy to give this one a big flight down the line here.
Yeah, you see Alessandro Baron, once again, he's the best kicker on Mexican team there, no doubt. He's trying to get as much distance as he can. And does so nicely. He's going to go about just shy of 50 yards.
That was a good left-footed kick as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's ambidextrous or if that's his major foot, but great job going down the left touchdown with the left foot and finding touch.
Now all his kicks have been off his left. Even the place kick that he scored there, so beautiful from the corner. All lefty. No doubt that's his stronger foot.
Santiago Prieto now throwing in for Mexico. And number 8.
The 6 less for 9 out is as slick as it has been all night.
They've opted with the short line out most of the night, and it's worked well, and didn't go forward.
But they've gone the goal nonetheless.
No, it was a knock-on by Mexico. So now, earlier, USA South opted for the line-out themselves, and now they're opting for the scrum in 15, which is the right call with the dominance I think that the U.S. forwards have shown, and at least not so much in the set piece, but with their pick and drives and just ball in hand. Mexico has a little bit of size to offer themselves.
Their body position really shows, very flat backs, low center of gravity, able to maximize the drive in far direction.
It is a bit of a physics and geometry lesson all in one go.
Certainly.
Yeah, that is a nice platform. And Mexico providing the shove against that ball, squirts out the back, and Mexico quick up on that mistake.
Oh, really some problems.
And there was the earlier warning that the next penalty would go badly for Mexico, but no threat coming for a card on that one.
Doug, it's 15 points to 10 in favor of Mexico. If you're the U.S., what would you, as a team manager, what would you be telling your charges in the field?
I would be telling my fly half to put high balls inside the 22 and force the mistakes. It's a wet night.
Yeah.
And the ball is, on a percentage basis, is going to shake loose. Worst case scenario, you're ending up with a scrum inside the 22, or you might get a loose ball and run it in for the try. So you got to start testing that back 3.
Absolutely. I've not seen too many high balls put up by either team in this game so far.
So maybe that's something in the back pocket of the USA South, but they better not leave it too long. 48 minutes gone in this game. USA South offside now.
Referee Alistair Robertson. Which country is he from, though? Do you know?
He did tell me he's from one of the Caribbean nations. He practices law in it, and saw some scuba diving pictures, but I don't remember what country he's from. So we're talking about GoPro cameras in the hotel today, and so take your pick. You've got a few islands to choose from, but these are one of them.
I never see the crowd. It seems like a capacity crowd here tonight. They are really getting behind, I guess, what we would consider to be the underdogs.
Yeah, I notice everyone's sitting well up under the roof here at Hazley Crawford, and well they should with the way the weather's been rolling. Nice line out by Mexico once again.
So back inside there. Andres Rodriguez. Stopping the ball back. See the big lock. He's driving foul. Oh, and they've gotten the clear out. Very nicely done. They go again. Good support by the other forwards. Rodriguez gets it out again. Oh, cheeky chip there, foul there. But let's see if Alessandro Baron can put the tackle on.
No,
well picked up.
That was a ill-advised kick, giving it right back to Mexico there. And let's see if they can make hay while the sun is not really shining here, but getting into the side of the 22. Oh, this might be a try. Is there a whistle? Oh my goodness. The whistle came just as the, I think that was our winger that's turned to flanker, chipping that ball down the line. And opportunity missed as the whistle came quick.
I never see the Trinidad and Tobago team cheering on Mexico, no doubt. They want that Mexico to take the win here, which will give them a position to get into pole position. give them an opportunity to get into pole position, but let's see what happens.
It'd be great to have another look at what happened there, but if we get a chance in the truck, that'd be something to talk about.
We see Mexico keeping the ball alive. Oh, next to the winger. Oh, what a dish off!
Backdoor pass works well to the hooker.
Dish off, and the hooker's showing some good pair of wheels on in there, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're built for speed, that Mexican forwards unit, but they didn't release the ball at the breakdown, and so it's all for naught. USA South they don't want to kill the clock. Here's a look at that replay. It looked like it was in touch and now chipped through, and two Mexican players had a chance at it. Either way, it would have been over the dead ball line, but good intent there. As we're back to live action.
Just saw Jorge Aceves showing a good pair of wheels. You know, you don't usually expect the forwards to really accelerate onto the ball as he did there a little while ago.
So we're going to have a lineup just inside the USA South half, and you know, USA is the one that's got to play with some urgency here. The clock is working against them, and it's not panic stations just yet, but they don't want to leave it too long. So we watch US winger number 14 coming off.
It's Cameron Troxler. Not sure who's replacing us yet.
The guy with the clean white shirt. The real hero will be whoever does the kit tonight in the laundry room.
And then we see Brennan Falcon again.
Boy, he's man of the match material, isn't he?
Is he? Yeah, he is. He is. He's really consistent, really reliable, decent pair of hands on him, very strong, straight runner.
Stolen at the breakdown by Mexico. What can they do with it?
Oh, Jensi Alvaro. Oh, a little miscommunication there, but well guarded there by number 19, and then he spills it. He's going to be called back.
And this is just the situation he's talking about. It wasn't the high ball kick we were talking about, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, and now the miscommunication between the U.S. back three results in a spilled ball and a great platform now for Mexico with the scrum inside the USA South half. Probably one of the juiciest parts of the field because the defense has a little bit of acreage behind them that they've got to deal with, but they also have to deal with that speedy Mexican back line. And they may well expect another high ball here in this situation.
That was Carter West. Carter West, the American winger. Substitution made and came on. This is strong by Boston back on the Mexican scrum. It's number 8.
You say South putting plenty of pressure on that back row of Mexico, and that ball's gone to ground, and now the drive is on through the backs, but the ball drops like a bar of soap on the bathroom floor. USA South coming back with it.
That's Will Hodge there, going to ground. Picked up on number 5. Let's go. Who's driven back?
It's a good thing there's a couple of days between games because these players are going to be sore. They have been hammering each other.
Strong, very strong defensive play by both teams. Then we see Alessandro Baron putting up high. And he finds touch very nicely. He's just given his team a little breathing space.
That's a good percentage play. USA South will have the line out, but they haven't had 100% success rate, and Mexico has been stealing some of their balls, so this might be a key position for Mexico to come away with that ball, and we'll see their back line maybe cheat up a little and go in attack position with the anticipation of that steal.
Yeah, just looking like one detective is down with the USA South team quite concerned. And then we see Stephen Cutter. USA South is at the lineup.
Not straight. Mexico with a big chance now. They'll take the scrum in 15 if they know what they're doing. Oh, they're opting line out maybe. No. Oh, I thought it was, well. Yes, they are. They're opting for the line out, or maybe the Prieto has been informed otherwise now. We'll be taking the scrum, thank you, and the high percentage retention that comes with that. Yeah, they will be taking the scrum as we have USA South making some changes late in this game.
And then we see coming off the number 6 for USA, that's Jordan Lowe. And coming off them is Trevor.
Walcott, I think. Well, no, maybe not. I was thinking another team there. So, you gotta apologize, folks. We've got some handwritten lists here that clearly some doctors are involved with this program. Writing make some prescriptions instead of team lists.
It's amazing. All the pharmacists seem to know exactly what the doctors are writing.
Do they? Really? It's a big pharmacy just jamming it down our throat.
And have you seen Mexico threatening? Oh my gosh, I think they've gotten a score.
They have, and it's another try for Mexico. And that could be the dagger that puts away USA South. Let's see who got this one. On the replay, it's number 23, the replacement for Mexico. Who's that?
And number 23 is Carlos Salmas.
Carlos Salmas may well get some free beverages from the Trinidad and Tobago side tonight for putting their team in the lead and taking USA South out of contention to win its pool. So it will be an interesting final day of play.
It really would be, really would be. And once again, you see Alvaro Lopez, very, very no frills center, just doing all the basics very correctly, very right, and getting that pass off to Carlos Salmas, with the dot down in the corner.
So it's a 2-score lead right now with the conversion. That would make it a 12-point lead, so they would need at least 2 tries to convert a try and the unconverted try just to tie. So it's 2 unconverted tries or a converted try and a penalty, which really changes the complexion in the last few minutes. And we'll see what USA's intention is. If they get a chance at a penalty, they may well take it to just knock the 3 off the to-do list and then worry about some late heroics and scoring a try.
You see Trinidad and Tobago squad looking on the template. I hope they're paying attention to how Mexico is playing and what possible weaknesses that may lie within their defensive wall.
I honestly, not knowing what to expect from Mexico, they've been a real pleasant surprise tonight, and they're looking to play some running rugby, some attractive rugby, on a wet night, passing the ball around like they're wearing stickum on their hands. And so, kudos to the game Mexico has put together tonight against USA South.
All it is Mexico, they've really been really improving their game. And not certain who their technical staff is, or if they've gotten external help from some of the First Nations.
Certainly the IRB is working hard to develop rugby in nations like Mexico, especially with a large population. The culture of rugby is rented to Germany in a country like that.
I've certainly seen the benefits of when the IRB has gotten involved to develop. Kenya has been very impressive, certainly on the 7th Circuit. They've now actually started to beat some of the First Nations like England, and they've given New Zealand some trouble in more recent times as well.
Well, yeah, being involved with the Canadian Sevens team, Kenya is never an easy game anymore, and Canada is really on the upswing as well through IRB development money and great coaching. And so now we're going to have a player brought up. Green number 8 being called over and the captain, and I'm going to listen and see what the conversation is here, maybe a yellow card. There's only 2 minutes left.
That's Santiago Prieto.
Good heart contact, he's saying. Kick being detected there by the number 8. So it's a yellow card for Prieto for kicking the player off the ball. So I don't know if we have a chance on the truck to see what might have happened, but it wasn't a hugely evident play, but they'll lose the last 2 minutes of the game. But Mexico, I think, can absorb 2 minutes and a 10-point lead.
Yeah, done really well so far. Let's see how USA will respond to this.
And here we might have it. We're going to pick up the replay, the next stoppage, and see exactly what happened. Whoa, and a big flying over the top as we're looking at the replay. We just missed it. We'll wait until the next break again, and then that's gone into touch. Or has it? Oh, the flag's way back up. Yeah, so it's gone out on the full up the pitch. And Mexico, so here looking at the play from the lineup.
This was
Prieto.
It was that late tackle there. The late tackle.
Yeah, I heard him reference a kick, but I don't see it on that angle. So if there's a sighting, or maybe we're waiting another minute, but no, it doesn't seem to be anything to talk about there. Back to live action.
Yeah, that's something off the board.
So a chance that Prieto will be cited, and that will involve a hearing. And don't forget that the technical staff are taking wide-angle video of their own of the game, so they may find something that the television coverage doesn't, because our angles are tighter for the home audience to enjoy, and so it doesn't always detect what's going out beyond the borders there.
This is the way that the game has gone to in terms of utilizing technology. That's fantastic. There are sports that they need to follow the lead of rugby and certainly cricket. People is kind of resisting the television officiating. Not quite certain why.
I saw the other day new technology being developed for rugby balls to detect if they're across the try line or not, similar to FIFA's technology. USA South just don't have that urgent look about them. Even I think they know this game has gotten away from them.
Yeah, come on, I mean that's those back inside Sam Oliver, that's West on the outside, but not getting the ball.
Advantage being played now.
There's Falcon there, rocking out. Good strong play by number 22 for USA South. That is Trevor Warner, maybe.
Another offside by Mexico. And
Falcon. Quick tap. There he goes again. Beautiful platform set there. That's another called Tucker Bean.
Referee reference there's only 2 minutes left in the game. There's more time than that because we're showing a stadium clock of 63 minutes, so it should be at full time at 70. So Mexico will have to observe now a yellow card, second yellow card against Mexico, and things are piling up now for the Mexicans.
My word, this could be the opportunity that USA South need to get back into.
They have enough time and a two-man advantage if they cannot organize a couple of scores here. Now, interestingly, they might have opted for the penalty kick there to get that penalty off the list, but I think they want to score the try first and then worry about late game dramatics. Mexico retaining possession somehow. And that is full time, so the clock wasn't accurate, so it was a couple minutes left. And so there was no comeback in the books for USA South, as Mexico knew exactly what was on. Even though there were 2 men down, they kicked it into touch to end this game, and a great opening victory for Mexico.
Absolutely, and what a game it was. Mexico losing 2 players to the sin bin there in the late stages of this game. That could have spelled some danger for them.
I think that second yellow card won't result in any more action, but I'm worried about that first one at Prieto. Depending on what video evidence is available, he may have to sit down for the next game, and you just never know how that's going to play out. But USA South just couldn't turn the ship around, and I think maybe a little surprised by what Mexico brought to the game tonight.
Quite a game, so all things open now in this group, because it means that on Thursday, Trinidad and Tobago will play against Mexico, right, for first position in this group.
Yeah, I'm just bringing up the schedule now, and let's see who else we have on Thursday night. So Thursday will also bring us Cayman Islands and Jamaica. Not much in that one in terms of positioning, but yeah, the Mexico versus Trinidad and Tobago, all to play for in the cup round there, because first place first in the 2 different pools, and so if they can manage that, that'd be exciting times, especially at a packed Hazley Crawford Stadium on Saturday.
Certainly. The thing about it is, I think an interesting game that to come up would be a Barbados team versus Bermuda. Right? Barbados have gotten 2 wins thus far. Bermuda won their game as well.
Yeah, they'll be playing each other in the first pool, because they 1 versus 1 in their cup round because there's only 2 teams in each pool, or 3 teams in each pool, so 2 games.
Gotcha.
And so yeah, that's coming up on Saturday. So other action taking place on Friday, British Virgin Islands will take on the Trinidad and Tobago Selects that came in to replace St. Vincent, which had problems getting flights because of Carnival and a few other issues. And you have Bermuda taking on Turks and Caicos Friday afternoon as well. That's at Fatima College at 4 p.m. The first game, BVI versus Trinidad and Tobago Selects at 2 p.m. I think it's a good day to tell your boss you got a scratchy throat and need some Carib medicine on the sideline.
Absolutely. And just to let you know, this was Wii Sports bringing you NACRA under 19 rugby. This is the men's championships. Beautiful night here at the Hazy Corporate Stadium. We just saw Mexico 28 points to 10 versus USA South. Everything to play for in this group. In the commentary booth is going to Doug Cross. Fantastic commentating with you, Doug.
Been excellent. I really enjoyed it, and maybe we can get in there again.
Thank you, Doug.
That was tremendous. Well,
Yeah.
thanks, man. Okay.